course, in this case, we are doing our Apres Gel X nails. It came with this little instruction card here. Apres Gel X soft gel nail tips, pH bonder 15 ml plus non-toxic gel primer 15 ml, non-wipe top coat 15 ml, extend gel bottle edition 15 ml plus X light. www.apresnails.com. Applied Lacquer Industries Inc., City of Industry, California. Well, anyway, it comes with a little, very simple. Most instructions is a whole booklet you pull out. This is just a little cardboard card here, real cut and dry, so can't be too hard. Number 1, of course, was to prep nails using a gel manicure prep method on natural gels. Check. Apply pH bonder to fingernail. And these are labeled. I know it says pH bonder right on it, but they are labeled number 1 and number 2 for you. So we're going to apply our pH bonder to fingernail. So I'm guessing this is the dehydrator. Yep, dehydrator. Very nice dehydrator. I was able to use one dip down into it for all 5 nails, and a lot of times I'm not able to do that. So that's pretty good for me. Anyway, back to story time. My oldest daughter, the 23-year-old, she was married. She's actually widowed now. Very tragic situation. Her husband did commit suicide about a year ago. We've dealt with that. She has a baby. She has a little so I'm a grandmother. She has a little girl who is 3 years old. So very young widow. That was weird. It was just, man, that was a weird time. Nobody really knows the details behind it or anything. So the next one, number 3, is apply non-acidic gel primer to fingernail. So we're gonna apply the primer. So I work at a nursing home. I've been remarried now for 6 years. My husband, he's a mechanic. So I work night shift. He works day shift, so that's a little challenging. We work separate shifts. I homeschool my children. So now I homeschooled before the pandemic came. I know the pandemic, everybody kind of got on the homeschooling train, but I actually homeschooled before the pandemic happened, so it wasn't, I didn't just get into it with the pandemic and be like, oh, I actually like this, I think we'll stick to it. We have been homeschooling, oh gosh, wow, I can't even think how long. Haley's 18, so I guess we've been homeschooling about 10 years. They started out in public school, and we were not fans of it. So, with my son having autism, he had a lot of struggles and challenges with the public school system. So I ended up pulling them out. Next, apply a thin layer of Extend Gel onto fingernail. And then cure extend gel on fingernail with LED lamp for 30 seconds. So we shall do that. This is the extend gel. Oh, sorry. 30 seconds? That doesn't really seem long enough. I feel like I should do it for 60 seconds. I don't know. I have a good lamp. Well, it says a thin coat. Let me start out on a different finger. I don't want to go too overboard with it here. You know, most people always start out with their painting on their pinky, and that's when you have the most gob on your brush, you know, is when you initially pull it out the bottle, and everybody heads for that pinky nail, which is the smallest nail of all. To me, I think you should start with your thumb, which is your biggest finger, and then head down to your pinky, because by the time you get to the pinky, you should have most of the stuff wiped off your brush, and then you'll be to that little nail. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Made sense to me anyway. So I'm going to cure that. So, well, it has a slight little heat to it. Not bad though. Not bad at all. Just very, very slight. It's kind of, you know, I could feel the warmth. Not a heat spike or anything like that, but I could feel the warmth. So anyway, my daughter that is 18, she just graduated this month. This is May. They done their graduation, I believe it was May 13th. Homeschool graduation, of course. So it was, we held it at one of the churches here in town. They had a beautiful ceremony. I was able to hand her diploma. They went out back and threw their hats up in the air, and then we had a little small reception, and then they had a banquet dinner to honor all the kids and everything. So it was really nice. Doing homeschool, we belong to several homeschool groups and co-ops and different little things like that kind of give your kids options. We have classes that the kids go to. They have field trips and programs and just all kinds of stuff. You know, it's, I don't know why I'm doing that, but anyway, I don't know why I've done that. It's like I had a big drops on it. I just wanted to drop them off. But anyway, we go to a co-op class, of course. Then we have field trips and clubs and sports. And the homeschool community where I live at is actually a pretty big community, and a lot of people are involved in it in this area. Even before the pandemic, and I don't live in a big town. I really don't. I live close to a big town. It takes me about 15 minutes to get to the big town next door. I live in I would call this town medium, I guess. Medium to small. It's not one of those towns where everybody knows everybody, but it's pretty close to that. And even with it being a smaller town like that, I have a very big homeschool community here. So that's wonderful. Wonderful for the children, good support for the parents, you know. So it's been a positive and a blessing for us for sure. Alright, I'm going to cure these. Ooh, heat spike. Ooh. Wow, happened on my thumb. Alright. Alright, let's go back in. I don't know how you guys do it, but when I experience a heat spike, of course I'll pull out, let it cool off, and then I'll kind of like stick my hand in just long enough for the light to flicker on, and then I'll pull it back out. I'll do that about 3 or 4 or 5 times, and I guess let my hand get used to it or something, and then go on in. I don't even know why heat spikes happen. If anyone knows why that happens, let me know down in the comments. I'm pretty interested in that. I would like to know why exactly the heat spikes happen. Sorry if I sound kind of slow and got that sleepiness sounding in my voice. I'm rather tired, rather sleepy, and when I get done with these nails here, I'm definitely going to bed. I am so tired. So I'm going to get me out an orange stick to kind of help if I get anything around my cuticles, to be able to get it off a little bit easier. And I probably should have got out a cleanup brush to start with, right? Guess that's bad on me for not being properly prepared. What do you guys think? Can I get some slack this time since I'm so sleepy? Pull out my this is the first thing I came to. Come in my McCart kit. It's the brush and picker, but we'll be using the brush portion if I happen to need it. Okay. Next, it says to file underside contact surface of the Gel X tip, which that's pretty much just etching the inside, and then apply extend gel enough to cover your natural nail to underside contact surface of Gel X nail tip, using your thumb to press Gel X tip into fingernail gradually from base until the gel flows to the free edge of nails. Keep thumb pressed down on Gel X tip and nail. Cure with X-Light for 10 seconds. Rotate thumb and X-Light around Gel X tip to ensure all sides cure, and then cure entire hand in LED lamp for 30 seconds. I think I am kind of an over cure person. If it says cure at 30 seconds, I cure it for 60. If it says do it for 60, I do it for 90. I don't know what's wrong with me. For some reason, I just feel like these times are not long enough. I feel like I need more. Now, I have this right here. This is a nail polish bottle holder. But I don't use that little lamp that comes with the Gel X system. It's too hard to get your fingernail under there while holding everything and all that kind of stuff. So I actually use this little puppy. Like I said, nail polish bottle holder. The flashlight fits in there perfectly. You can move it around, up and down, any way you want it. So I just kind of get it like that, and then I can go under it like that, and boom, there you go. Turn it on. You don't have to worry about turning back off until you turn it off. So, they said, I don't think it needs to be that high, does it? We'll see. Just said to etch the inside of this, and I don't guess you have to use a drill. I guess you could use a, I don't know, a fingernail file. That looks like it would be hard though, to use a fingernail file to do this. So I'm just going to kind of go up and down and around a little bit. Get up on the sides good there. Get up on the other side good. And when you do this little etching process, it kind of etches out their label that they had in there, the little indentation. It has their little appraise symbol and the number of the nail, so that after you etch that out, you don't really see anything, you know. I don't think anybody wants that on their nail, that little number like that. I think I'm going to go ahead and just etch all of these and then put them on. I think that would be the better way to go with this right here. Wow, that stuff is sticky. That filler gel stuff, that gel in a bottle stuff is doggone sticky. This looks like it would be really hard to do without a drill. The picture shows, pretty sure the little lady in the picture is using a drill there, but this would be really hard to do if you didn't have one. I feel like it would be anyway. I don't know. If anyone's done this without the drill, let me know. Let me know how it was for you. Let me know how you managed it. You guys let me know if you've ever used these, or if you think this is just too much to pay for nails. No matter how good they are or how easy they are, it's just simply too much to pay. Because, you know, I kind of agree with you. This is a lot to pay for a nail system. I definitely agree with that. I think they're charging an arm and a leg for nails because they know it's such a booming system, especially right now. And over the past year with all the salons and stuff shut down, closed, they know people are just going crazy with, you know, buying this stuff. Myself included, you know. So I guess, or has nail supplies always costed this much, you know? Because, like I said, I've never entertained the idea of doing my own nails. I've never even painted my own nails. I have went to the salon since I was 18 years old. I have never entertained the idea of doing my own nails until now. I was a avid nail salon addict. I went to the kind of nail salons where you go in and you get you a nice cup of wine, a glass of wine, and you sit down in the massaging chair and they do your feet and your hands and massage your legs and massage your hands, and that is what I am used to. And I was completely hooked on that nail salon. I was there with bells on every 2 weeks. I loved that place. It was, you know, it wasn't just about getting my nails done. You know, it was an experience. You got to relax. You got your glass of wine. Go with your girlfriends and have a good time just chatting. You know, it was more than just, oh, I need to get my nails done so I have cute nails. It was, you know, the relaxation, the experience, spending time with one of your girlfriends, you know. And I know, like used to, you could get a full set of nails for 15 bucks. And then prices have just gradually increased. And I didn't know if that has applied to the do-it-at-home nail supplies also. Have they increased over the years? Has it always been like this? Has nail stuff just always been expensive? Because a lot of this stuff is just crazy, outrageous prices. I remember, because I've always done acrylics, and I've always done like a little design on my accent finger, try to keep up with, like, you know, what the holidays are, do something cute for Christmas and Easter and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to try to keep that up at home. Don't know how well that's going to go, but I'm going to give it a shot. I just kind of feel like these, you know where I etched them at? I just kind of feel like they need to be wiped off. I don't know if that's necessary or not, and it's probably not. It's probably just me. And see, I should have done this before I done, but you know, I was following the instruction card. I'm not going to do that next time. I'm going to do the way I think next time. Because I'm wiping this off, but I'm also wiping off some of the stickiness from the gel that's on my finger. So I feel like the etching and wiping off should have been done before putting the Extend Gel on my fingers. So that's just my personal thoughts on it. I was following the instruction card though to a T, so I didn't want to deviate from the instruction card on my first time applying them. You know how you do that? The first time you do something, you'll follow the little instructions, but then the next few times you might do it differently because you think of a new way, better way, like a little shortcut way. See, I've got that sticky gel rubbed off on my fingers and stuff now. Yeah, I think anything you need to do like that needs to be done before you put that layer of Extend Gel on your nails. So for you guys that's doing it at home for the first time, that's a little tip there. Definitely do all this stuff before you put your Extend Gel on. Because now I have lost some of that sticky layer. I've even got a hair stuck in there, so yeah. Oh wow, I've got a hair stuck over here too. Wow, guys. Wow. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, I definitely recommend doing whatever you need to do before you... And there's another one. Oh, mercy. Definitely do whatever you need to do before you stick that Extend Gel on. Wow, I have hair, little hairs all over the place. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think I got most of them. So next it says to, what do I do with that Extend Gel? It says to apply, I don't know why I closed this up and put it away like I was done with it. To apply, I'll keep this Extend Gel away from this curing light. I don't know what it might do to it. So it says, apply Extend Gel enough to cover natural nail to underside contact surface of Gel X nail tip. So we're gonna put this on the nail tip, underside of it, cover up there where we etched it at. And then it says starting at your cuticle area. Don't want it to be crooked, but you're just going to press it down until it reaches the free edge, and then you're going to go underneath that curing light there. For about 10 seconds, just give it a little flash cure. So, and I guess maybe I didn't get good enough around the edges. You see that right there, right there. But there's none over the tip, so that's a good. So I'm gonna have to be careful about pressing it down good and hard enough and having enough gel under there around the cuticle area. And that not being good enough, you know, that's probably gonna lift on me. it don't say whether to apply a thick layer or a thin layer. It just says apply enough to cover. So, I mean, I can apply enough to cover and it be a thin layer, you know, or I can apply enough to cover and it be a thick layer. But I'm assuming they're saying just enough to cover is probably don't do it too thick. Is what I'm taking from that. Line it up, make sure your nail's going to be straight. I've seen people doing them and they end up with their nail crooked and have to go and redo it. I thought, oh mercy, that's terrible. Using this little light this way is genius, I'm telling you. I also use this little light to do a little flash cure on polygel. So when I'm doing polygel, I will put it on, and if you watch my video, I'll show you exactly how I do it. It's my McCart polygel set video. I put it on, and then I put it on the nail, and then I'll flash cure it for just a second, you know, well, 10 seconds or so, and then I will turn the nail over and flatten out the bottom, because that is like one of the hardest things to do with that polygel stuff. Wow, guys, this is super easy. Wow. This is extremely easy. Those are nice nails too. You see? Yeah, very nice. I'm rather impressed. Oh! I am, yeah, I'm rather impressed with this little system here. I got just a little too much in my last nail, so I'm going to try to do just a little bit less in this one. Now this part is the only hard part to it, I guess, is trying to figure out exactly how much gel you need to put in these suckers. Make sure it's straight. Make sure you don't have any bubbles. Wow, they definitely, wow, they feel secure, they feel nice, very nice. I think that this is going to be my new favorite. If, you know, if they have a good stay on time and everything, this is absolutely going to be my new favorite way of doing nails. This is really nice. I think I definitely overdone it with the pinky there, but I guess, oh well. That's what I'm saying. That's the hardest part, is figuring out how much of the gel to use. That is literally the hardest part of this. That, and maybe trying to make sure it's straight, you know, end up with a crooked nail. Yeah, I overdid it with the gel on that one for sure. Oh well. Yeah, you see that pinky is crooked? See how it's crooked? But you know what I'm going to do about it? Nothing. It ain't bad enough crooked for me to get upset enough to redo it. Because in order to redo these, once you've, like, you know, got them cured on there, you'd have to soak them off and all that. So, nope, nope, not gonna happen. Now, I am interested about how to do a fill, you know, a fill in with this, or if you just, you know, when you're ready to change it up, if you just need to soak them off, or, you know, not when you're ready to change it up, but when you have your, ooh, this one is not going well. What is the deal? Why is it not doing right? Not cooperating with me at all. Oh, my thumbs are hard to do for some reason. Wow. Anyway, I wonder if you, you know, like when it's time, ooh, heat spike. When it's time for a fill-in, if you just soak them off and reapply, or if there is a way to do like a little fill-in with these, or are they meant to just, you know, wear for the couple weeks or whatever and then take off and put on a new set? That's what I'm guessing that they were probably designed for. I did much better on the second thumb than the first one. My thumbs are just difficult for some reason. I don't know. The other fingers were definitely not that difficult. My thumb just doesn't want to cooperate with me. And I know when I get ready to, let's say, do a polish change, I want a different color polish or something like that, I know that I can just kind of take my e-file and, you know, kind of file off the polish I have on now, and then just put on a new one and new design or whatever I'm wanting to do to them. But when you got that growth on there and you're needing an actual fill-in to cover up the, you know, the couple weeks of growth you got going on, I wonder how that's done. You know how I'm gonna look, guys? Holy smokes, look at that. Holy smokes. Nope, that is not going to work. Oh my god. Wow, that is insane, guys. Did you see that sucker? That sucker was about crazy looking on there. Nope. Look at that. Oh my god. That's just too much. No, 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 no. That's not gonna work. That is not gonna work. You know, that pinky I had over there, it wasn't too awful bad crooked, and I was willing to work with that bad boy. But no, this one is just nope. This is dramatically crooked. Oh goodness gracious. I'm just wondering how hard these would be to get off without a full soak off. As I said, if they're not fully adhered, then you can kind of get them off, you know. Might be just slightly difficult, but not too bad. Yeah, okay, I can do that then. Ah, dropped my orange stick. Alright, let it go. Alright, guys. Oh, that was insane. That was insane. I can't believe I made it that daggum crooked. That was dramatic right there. That wasn't just a little bit. That was just way too much. I told you I'm sleepy. Okay, I can't let that happen again. So let's see. I'm gonna put it right here on my eyeballs so I can see it. And okay. You know, look, it's still slightly crooked. Oh my goodness, what is up with that? Why am I doing a... Maybe I need to have the... Maybe it's the way I'm doing the lamp. Maybe I need to have it more straight in front of me. I can deal with slightly crooked, because that ain't that big of a deal. No one's going to notice that. But the other one, dang near sideways, yeah, people will notice that. Wow. I know there's a lot of y'all on here who would not even deal with the slightly crooked. That would have to be fixed, you know, to be perfect. And I'm okay with slightly crooked. Where I start being not okay is when, you know, other people can tell that there's something wrong with it, you know. Okay, and that one's slightly crooked too, so it's me. It's something I am doing. I'm going to see about this without it putting anything on here. I guess I need to kind of... It's, maybe if I put the light this way, because, you know, for this hand I had it over here. Maybe if I do it this way, I don't know. You know, it's so much harder to do everything with your non-dominant hand. Of course, your non-dominant hand always looks better than your dominant hand because you used your good hand to do it with. So, okay. We are not going to be crooked this time, sir. Sir or madam, or whatever you want to call yourself. We are not going to be crooked. Okay, that's not crooked, so let's go with that. Push to the free edge. There we go. And under the light. That one is slightly crooked too, guys. What in the world? How did I manage that? I see, it's just, I mean, it's slight. It's not like you're gonna really tell, you know, but dadgummit. And I am kind of an OCD-ish type person, but these nails take so long to do that I'm just not willing to go back and fix a minor mistake. Absolutely not. Okay, let's try this one more time, see if we can come out slightly crooked again. Yep, it's ever so slightly crooked too. I don't know. Well, at least they match. They're all crooked. Alright, we can turn off our little lamp. Tell me what you guys think about that little flashlight idea there to hold it. That can work for your poly gel. And I need to give these a full... How long cure after the thing? Okay. Let's see if we're going to get any heat, which we shouldn't, right? After already being in there. You know, shouldn't get any heat after that. But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this little idea. You know, it's hard, even when I'm painting nails on another person, you know, I usually use my hand to hold on to their hand or raise their finger up and down or whatever. So it's hard to hold the nail polish bottle while you're holding their hand. And then of course when you paint your own nails, you can't hold the nail polish bottle while you're doing your own nails. So I bought this to hold my nail polish bottles while I paint people's nails or my own nails. But after getting it, I was watching somebody's YouTube video and they have mentioned a hack of using it to hold this because it fits in there just perfectly. And these flashlights right here are all over Amazon. That's where I got this one from. They are all over Amazon, and they are, you get a 3-pack of them actually for, I don't know, not much. I think it was about 10 bucks maybe, not less. And the little holder was also on Amazon, and I think it was about $3 or something like that. So not much. Those little lights should last you forever because you get a 3-pack of them. So I thought that would really come in handy. I'll have numerous uses for that poly gel, and of course this system works amazing for this system. Word out there to Apres and the other people that make a Gel X system, like Kira's Guys Jelly Tips and stuff like that. Word out there to all of you manufacturers of that kind of stuff. Create you some kind of little lamp like this. It stays on, so you don't have to worry about turning it on. Turn it any way you want. You know, if I wanted to go up in front of me, I could like that, or down, or, you know, it tilts any way you want it to. So, just a very neat little thing there. So, they should create something like this to sell with their kits. It'll work out a lot better. So, here are my finished nails. I am very, very happy with them. And at this point, I would, like, you know, take off the shine and paint them or do whatever kind of design. So as far as my impression and my review or whatever for the Apres Gel X system, I recommend it. I recommend it, especially for beginners. This is really awesome. You really don't even necessarily have to do any filing with this. The only filing, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the little tab, there's a little stuck up place at the end here from, I guess, whatever they were attached to before they separated them and sent them to you. I would recommend filing that little piece off of them, of course. But other than that, they're already shaped for you. You do not need to file these unless you just want to. They are thin. I don't know if you can see or not. They are thin, and I know there are people that don't like thin nails. That's fine, but I do. I like thin nails, so I think these are more for someone who likes thin nails. But if you do not like thin nails, you can always build these up. I've seen people build them up, so that, I guess that's an option for you. Of course, these are too long for me, so I will be cutting these down and making them a little bit shorter. So I don't know why I'm bothering to take the time to file all these little things off. I just want to show you guys, I guess. That's the only filing that I think really needs to be done to these. Just get that little tab off the end. other than that, these are literally, they're literally just apply and go. Apply and go. You know, you apply these, they are stuck on there, they feel firm, they feel secure, they don't feel like they're going to get, you know, knocked off very easily. They don't feel heavy on my fingers. I don't really even feel like I even have anything on my finger, honestly. And they don't pinch. They don't pinch my nail beds at all. These are amazing, guys. They really, really are. I am definitely in it. I give this a 10 out of 10. This was an awesome system. It was very easy. It worked great. Like I said, the only recommendation I would have would be to switch the way you do things there and etch these. You have everything ready to go before you put on that first layer of Extend Gel on your fingers, because once you do that and then you start trying to do all this other stuff, you're getting that sticky layer all over you, plus you're getting it all over your hand and losing it from your fingernail where you need it. So I would definitely recommend doing the etching and everything before you begin to put on any kind of Extend Gel. So that's all I got for you. I'm gonna come back. If you'll come back in the next video, we're gonna style these. We're gonna do a little Memorial Day set, since Memorial Day is literally right here upon us. Oh, I didn't even have to use my brush for any kind of cleanup, so that's pretty cool. That's really awesome. If I would have, then all I would have done was dip it in some acetone and go around the edges there, but I didn't have to do that. And that's pretty good, because a couple of these I overfilled and it still didn't, you know, didn't have anything. Now I have heard and saw a lot of people that they will still go ahead and go around their cuticle like this after putting them on. I honestly don't see a need for that. They're not bulky or anything. I know people said that they wanted to do that so when they grew out it would look more natural, more flush and flat and all that kind of stuff. But I honestly, you know, I don't know how it's going to look when it grows out, but I do not see a need for going into these cuticles, filing around the cuticle area. I do not see a need for that at all. But I've not worn these until they grew out either. So if you guys know something I don't know, let me know, because I'd like to know too. I'd like us all to know. Let's all share our tips and tricks. Let's not keep them hidden from each other. Let's share them and help each other grow. You know, I'm all about women supporting women. Don't ever shoot another woman down. Encourage them. Women need each other. We need good, lasting friendships, relationships, build each other up. Anyway, that's the only other thing I guess you could do if you want to, is to go around the cuticles. But I honestly do not feel it is necessary. Now, for painting these and stuff, or doing any kind of art to them, please remember that you would need to rough these up a little bit. You can just take your file that came with the kit here and just kind of rough them up. That's all you got to do. So, thank you. Come back again, please. Like, subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. I appreciate every one of you guys that subscribes. And let's get to that 50 so we can do that awesome giveaway. Yay! What's that called? Cheer fingers or spirit fingers or something? Yay! Anyway, see you in the next one.